Time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, Raul Mondesi.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he shows bunt on the game's first. Pitches is the 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Into the box, Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw.
He's safe.
Mondesi leads off second with nobody out.
D-Rod.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. 0-1 the count. Popped him up. Castillo has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Steve Pearce, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great
Third baseman, number 5.
He's set. Here it comes.
Brad.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the fourth.
The shortstop, Gene
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fouled off. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
So he sets him down swinging. Gene Segura is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Donaldson.
No balls and a strike to count.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Wainwright gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kelvin Herrera is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 0-2. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now batting. Adam. From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Aliens and the Devils. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go into the box now. Raul Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. Counts even at 1-1 to Raul Mondesi. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Up high, 2-1 now. This is in the air to left field. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 out. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Now a pitch on the way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jackie
Popped him up.
Robinson.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. In now, Jason Giambi.
Batting third, first baseman.
Following the hit by pitch, a quick check at first. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. And this is going to get McCutchen. He's out at second base. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off for New York, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitches look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. JT Realmuto is on deck. 3-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Down and away, ball one.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired, and there's one away. Settling in now, Wade Boggs. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Boggs is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit. But he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. At the plate, Jose Bautista. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Left fielder, Carlos.
Set and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Bautista, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Realmuto corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, George Brett. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
George Brett.
Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in, Buddy Bell. First offering on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Way in front of a great slider that time.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And now pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Bautista on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Striding in, Jorge Posada as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jorge Posada.
And a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? It's a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. No balls and 1 strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The tag, and he is out. Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bautista has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Popped him up. Posada is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
2-1 to count. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. So striding forward now, Jason Giambi. After the walk, a quick check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled off. McCutchen stands at second with no outs. Softly to the right side. Should get the runner to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a pickoff throw to third. And the runner back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. First pitch on its way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. A bouncer up the middle. Bell gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Schwarber hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
At the plate, Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
JT Realmuto checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bautista looks up. Gone! So striding in, George Brett. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCutchen going back. Still going back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Robinson ranges to his left. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him. Standing in, Jose Bautista will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jose Bautista.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Standing in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone is going to be.
One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the end. Digging in, Anibal Sanchez hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. Robinson fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Raul Mondesi. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one, here it comes. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor takes it in. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Chopper to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. No hits to this point. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. 3-1. Mondesi at second. Betts at first. 1 gone. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's... Now to the plate, the pitch. Lenny Dykstra is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Bronco scoops it up, and that's the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in. And yet another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. He's on the move again from first. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And standing in, the still imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. Sanchez pauses. Here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Josh Hader is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Leading off for the A's, first baseman.
Lined hard toward right center. Batista moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hader is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Digging in now, George Brett is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Robinson is up with it. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Pierce is there. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Again, he sends it out of play. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball. Now in the box, DJ Bronco, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Anibal Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Bronco leads off second with nobody out. Hendrys Morales will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 is a ball down and away.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Full count now for Morales.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Jackie Robinson will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 42, Jackie
From the
Robinson.
stretch. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken, the throw. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner going a second time. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Behind the runner to second. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Here's Mookie Betts. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Lou Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So coming to the plate, Jorge Posada. No hits to this point. 0-1 the count.
Jorge Posada.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Realmuto has it. A throw down to first, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Hader.
Pitcher, Josh Hader.
Alan Trammell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Zach Britton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Britton, a California-born ball player. He's got a sinker, a slider, and a four-seamer. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gonzalez on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Steve Pearce. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. Riding in once again, JT Realmuto. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Digging in, George Brett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Realmuto is off at first with 2 away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen. And they'll need him to get something going here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Bronco has it, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Now at the plate, Jason Giambi, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. from the Bronx, MLB Network. In now, Jackie Robinson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 1-2. To first. Fielded by Pierce. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Up around the face.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Line to the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. So digging in now, Duke Snider. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Raul Mondesi.
Lifted down the line in left. Snider will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Into the box now, Mookie Betts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a breaking ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out. Digging in, Aaron Judge, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even got himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Dave Winfield. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Gary Carter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, George Brett. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that misses inside 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here now's the pitcher, Brett Saberhagen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end. Into the box now, Steve Pearce. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And there's the first out. First delivery to him on the way. Seared down the first baseline. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Trout looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Coming to the plate now, George Brett. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Robinson gloves it over to the first baseman, Pearce, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, DJ Bronco. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Robinson over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Striding into the box, Jackie Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Francisco Lindor. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Late that time for a strike. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
First baseman number 25.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So stepping in, Anibal Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Raul Mondesi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Snyder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit back up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is... Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Mike Trout.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too hot.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Trout goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. 0-1 the count. Snyder in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's safe.
Ready now, Dave Winfield. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Aaron Judge reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage. during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Here's Steve Pearce now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. JT Realmuto, who's off to a hot start in this one, homered his first time around. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Lindor. On to Pearce at first, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Gary Carter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, George Brett, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit in the air out to left. Schwarber coasts under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, Brett Saberhagen, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the. Striding in, George Brett. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And it's 1-1. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left, Lindor. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ Bronco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hot shot to third. Over to the first baseman, Pearce, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Anibal Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Robinson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jackie Robinson. And they'll need him to get something going here. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
ready to deliver the 1-2. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So striding forward now, Steve Pearce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. 2 out, nobody on. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchbang. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Raul Mondesi. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Counts even at 1-1 to Raul Mondesi. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Back here in the Bronx. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. At the plate, Duke Snider. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So striding in, Dave Winfield. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Trevor Rosenthal takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Standing in, Gary Carter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Popped him up. Bronco ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, George Brett, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Chase Utley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Now pitching.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Kyle Schwarber.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Snyder comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Standing in, Steve Pearce. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Drilled to the right side. Pierce has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, JT Realmuto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Missed with a breaking ball. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count now, 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. George Brett. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hard on the ground towards short. The second, but they throw it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And he's safe. Now at the plate, DJ Bronco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Craig Kimbrell. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between New York and Vancouver. Two great hitters. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, Raul Mondesi.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the curveball is swung on and missed. And a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. A ball and a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again, catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 2-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Throw won't get him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Runner. He's set and the pitch. Left side. Schmidt has it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. A changeup over the inside corner. Clevenger has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Right fielder.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and 1 strike. On the move is Trout from first. A pitch out. The throw. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Trout stands at second with no outs. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul to home plate. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in standing. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Taken in by Brett. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in now, Albert Pujols. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. Hit to third. Brett is there for it. They get the force at the plate. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play. Now in the box, Mike Schmidt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. 0-1 the count. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Steve Pierce, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Pierce has a history in coming through in the clutch. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. In there, strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, George Brett. First pitch on its way. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Bregman fields it cleanly, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Buddy Bell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bell, most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
3-2 now. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the... At the plate, Yogi Berra. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Popped high in the air. Bell is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Too high. And it's 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the babe. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Clevenger, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 3rd inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 1-1. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Raul Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up, and he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. Pujols is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch inside the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fouled away. Runner breaks for third. In there. Now the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In now, Albert Pujols. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. And they just don't want any part of Pujols here, and rightly so, as he'll trot on down to first on the intentional walk. Hit hard back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this into the box now. Aaron Judge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Steve Pearce. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he misses again, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with the 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Into the box, George Brett. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And that one just missed outside. Pierce on second. Realmuto at first. 2 out in the inning. Ground ball right side. Bregman has it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So digging in now, Chipper Jones. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Chipper Jones.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now batting, Mike Schmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off there 1-0. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Stepping in, Yogi Berra. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able.
The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on his horse. He gets there to put it away, and tagging is the runner from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. First time up, he went down looking. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Schwarber is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Babe Ruth. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball two.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. First pitch coming, here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run. One shot. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Schwarber has a beat on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Leading off the inning, Buddy Bell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Mike Clevenger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Popped him up. Bregman waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Raul Mondesi. He flew out in his last at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts. Stepping up now, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Mondesi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Snap throw to first, but he's back in safely. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Pujols will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And a neck high. Fastball that time. 1-0 pitch on the way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. So stepping in, Jose Bautista. He was a double play victim last time around. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Chopped to third, tough to get to. The throw pulls him off the bag. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones.
Well, you don't see that every day, Matt. A home run on a fastball that is away and off the plate that he went out and hooked it. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking to myself, I've got to make this guy a little bit more uncomfortable, not let him get those arms extended. I'd have to think about pitching this guy inside in this at-bat.
2 on here with 1 man out. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play, as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Number 8, Yogi Berra.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he is in there.
Number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Brett has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Striding into the box, Babe Ruth, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Three runs already home here. skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Schwarber, and that's the third out. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 1-1 to Schwarber. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bautista has a read on it. 2 down. Ready now, Steve Pearce. First offering on its way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Right side, hit hard. Bregman gloves it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Mike Trout. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Lou Trevino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to first, back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit. Striding in, Albert Pujols. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Albert Pujols goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. The 1-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Mondesi scoops it up. On to Pearce at first, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, George Brett. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side. Bregman fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Robinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So striding forward now, Lou Trevino. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raul Mondesi. Here comes the first pitch. Pops this one up. Ruth over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
It's time.
Arodys Vizcaíno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Chipper Jones.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. High pop-up. Pierce has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Mike Schmidt. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
0-1's the count.
And the changeup is way low that time. Chopper to short. Brett is right there. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Yogi Berra has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Fouled off. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another full count offering on its way. Another one sent foul. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crowd on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now. So striding in, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Henry's Morales will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Steve Pearce now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-1 the count now. A shot down the first base line. And he'll get in there safely. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And try as he might, but he can't. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Albert Bell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up. Raul Mondesi will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Jason Mott answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Runner's going. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 2-0 count. The pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Yanked on the ground down the line, but foul. Now a look and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about it. Swing and a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Morales racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch, and he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Number 31 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Now at the plate, George Brett. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th, as that one just about got him. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping into the box, Jason Mott. DJ Bronco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Inside with a first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Missed with a slider.
The last thing you want.
2-0 count. The pitch taken, strike one on the inside corner. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Now at the plate, Harmon Killebrew. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Berra is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.